Hello and welcome. You're now looking at ConvertKit.com. And ConvertKit is considered to be an email autoresponder which specializes in automations. It's designed as such that you should be able to send targeted content to an individual whenever you want that individual to receive the email based on activity they undertake. Unlike other autoresponders, you can edit the content in order to dictate that automation, which allows for simplification of the automation process. The site integrates into a number of third-party services in addition to third-party service connector Zapier. And although its use is made for any entrepreneur, a number of the features reflect individuals that do business online. So in this course, we will cover the features associated with ConvertKit and how you can use them in your business in order to write better emails. You'll also see how you can use ConvertKit to organize and understand your subscribers. And naturally, we will also cover automations. You'll see how ConvertKit integrates with other services. Now to note, ConvertKit does have a free 14-day trial. The lowest price plan as of recording of this video costs $29 per month. We will look at the pricing in the next video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. We are now at the ConvertKit page. What we're going to do is we're going to try ConvertKit for free, and we're going to click this button. When we get to this page, what we're going to do is we're going to choose the method that we want to start with ConvertKit. Now, one thing you can do is you can move your relationship from another tool or even try another tool. And so what you're going to do is you're going to choose the autoresponder that you already have. You can choose Aweber or any of these other 4 autoresponders. There are others that you might be able to use as a way of connecting to ConvertKit. What you can also do if you are testing during the trial is you can start from scratch. And so you can click this button that says, no, I'm just starting for email. And what we can do then is we're going to click yes. Now, if you already have a website system that you're using, you'll choose it. You can choose one of the other systems if you're using another platform. Once you choose your platform, you can then create an email address that you're going to be using in order to get started with ConvertKit. You're then going to click Get Started. Now, once you are inside, if you want to move over some of your subscribers from another email autoresponder, you can go to Subscribers. And then what you can do is you can import from another provider. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another. Welcome back. Now, before you get started putting together the account settings, you are going to want to confirm your email address. And so you'll need to go to your email box. You'll need to click on Verify Your Email. You'll then need to refresh your page. And your email address will then be confirmed. Now, if you use a free email account, in order to sign up, you may see this message. The email sending will be disabled until your account has been approved. Now, one thing you can do is you can change your email address. And what you're going to be doing is changing your email address to one where you own the domain. We're going to add an email address where we own the domain and click Add. We're then going to confirm the pending email. We're then going to verify this email address. Our email address is then going to be confirmed. We're going to set the new address as our default. You'll then be asked to write in your website or blog URL to request approval. And then ConvertKit will then look over your site to determine if you will be approved to send messages. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to walk through the completion of our account settings. You're going to want to place into the dialog box a company name. You're then going to want to choose an account domain. And if you already have a landing page completed, you can select it. If you have a landing page, you can use it for your home page. Once you have your information in, you can then click Save Settings. In some cases, before you can start saving information, you're going to need to write in your sending address and your country. You're then going to want to make sure your profile is correct. You will have a photo inside, and that will typically be based on your Gravatar if you're using an email address connected to your WordPress account. Now, in your email settings, ConvertKit will use the information that you have. In the email section, you'll typically have an email that will be your sending email unless you add an address and specify otherwise. You'll see your address, which is going to be required for sending and will be at the bottom of your emails as a reply address. Now, one of the things that you can do is to verify your domain in order to make sure that your emails will be deliverable. You're going to click this button that says Verify Your Domain. You're then going to want to write in your domain. Now, in order to verify the domain, you're going to want to add these records to your CNAME. Now, typically, this is going to be something that you may have to have done with your host, depending on how these records are done. The best thing to do would be to check with your host to understand exactly how they would want it done. Depending on your level of account, this will be something that you'll need to complete yourself at the host, or you'll need to have their support to do it for you. Now, once your records have changed, you may need to come back to this page. Click Validate Your Domain, then click Validate. ConvertKit will then let you know your domain name has then been validated. You'll then click Close. Now, in terms of custom domains, you'll need to have a landing page first, and we'll be doing that in another video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I'll see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, one of the things you'll see inside of your account settings is you have the ability to allow a team to manage your email. And you can do that by going to the Team section. Once you're there, what you can do is you can click Invite a Team Member. You'll determine what that person's role is. You'll then write in their name and email address. What you'll then do is click Invite. That person will then get an email stating that they have been invited to ConvertKit. What they're then going to do is they're going to sign in to ConvertKit. Once they're inside, they're going to click the link that says Join the Team. They'll then fill in their credentials and click Join Account. That person will then have access to your ConvertKit account at whatever role that you want them to have. And the person will be added to your account. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, in this video, we are going to add subscribers to our account. And we're going to go to the subscriber section and click on that link. You'll then see a button at the bottom right. You'll then click Add Subscribers. Now, before you begin adding single subscribers or even importing individuals from other providers, you want to make sure that you have tags in place. Now, the tags will be the way that you'll be able to differentiate different groups of individuals inside of your email marketing list. So what we're going to do first is we're going to create a tag. And all we'll need to do is we'll need to write in our tag name. Once we do that, we can then click Save. We can add in another tag. And we're going to write in our tag name. Once you do that, you'll then click Save. What you can also do is create a segment. And when we do that, we're going to create our segment name. Once we create that segment name, we're going to put together the different tag and classifications that would fall under our segment. And to do that, we're going to click Add Filter. We're then going to select Tags. We're then going to select the tags that we want to add to our segment. And then we'll click Add Filter. Once we do that, we'll then click Save. Once we have tags and segments, it will then be easier to begin adding subscribers to our email marketing list. We're then going to click Add Subscribers. In this case, we're going to add in a single subscriber. We're going to write in the name of the individual as well as their email address. Now what we can do is we can add this individual to a specific sequence, to a specific form if we created one, or a specific tag. In this case, we're going to add the individual to a specific tag. We're then going to click Save. And the individual will then be added to our account. Now, as demonstrated before, we can also import our subscribers from another provider. So in this case, what we can do is we can click Import from another provider. We can then choose the provider. Now, in order to connect to MailChimp in particular, we're going to need the MailChimp API key. Now, every connection is going to be different. We are demonstrating how you would connect to MailChimp using the specific instructions given to you by ConvertKit. Now, once you've pasted in the API key from MailChimp, you'll then click Start Import. Once it's been completed, you can then click Done. Now, the import will take time in order to complete. And once it does, you'll then have subscribers that are going to be part of your account. Now, once those subscribers are part of your account, it will be confirmed. You will not need to have them to opt in again in order to be part of your list. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, in some cases, you won't be doing a direct integration in order to bring your subscribers in. You may be able to secure a CSV file from the platform that you're using. You want to bring that CSV file into your ConvertKit account. To do that, you're going to click Add Subscribers. What you're then going to do is click Import a CSV. Now, when you do an import, you're going to want to be aware that the individual will experience any automation rules that you have running on the tags or sequences that the individuals will be part of. So what you're going to do is you're then going to drag and drop your CSV file into this area. You're then going to grab your CSV file. You'll then click Open. What you'll then do is choose how you want the individuals to be categorized. You'll then choose your tags. What you'll then do is you'll go down into the mapping area. You're going to want to click inside of each box. In this case, we're going to determine that the email field should match the email. The first name will match the first name. Now, in some cases, you won't have anything available in your last name. However, you will have the email and first name. What you can then do is then click Import Subscribers. And the import process of your CSV file will then begin. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. In this video, we are going to start the process of creating a form for our subscribers. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Forms and Landing Pages. Once we come inside of this link, what we're going to do is click New Form. In this case, we're going to choose a form in order to grab our new subscribers. Now, you're going to choose how you want to display your form. You can display the form as an inline form. You can do it as a modal in your website, or you can do it as one that will slide in. We're going to choose one in this case, which is an inline form. We're then going to choose one of the templates that ConvertKit gives us. Then click Choose. We then have a WYSIWYG editor that we can then edit. We can add in our image. Once we've completed working with the form, we can then begin to edit the settings. We can then choose the success message, or we can redirect to another page. Now, you'll have a standard confirm email. However, if you like to edit that confirm email, you can edit that confirm email in this area. You can also choose to have single opt-in, which would mean you'd want to auto-confirm your new subscribers. Now, if you untick the box, all subscribers will then be auto-confirmed. If you tick the box again, you can then make sure that they go through the double opt-in process. You then direct them to a specific URL once they confirm. What you can also do is you can give the individual a specific download instead of directing them to a URL. Once you've determined this, you can go to the next step. It's here that you can make appearance changes to the template. There are some advanced settings to the form, which you can choose. You can send the subscriber to a thank you page. You can also add in a reCAPTCHA, or you can choose not to have these things inside of your form. Once you have all the options that you want, you can then click Save. Your form will then be created. What you can then do is preview the form. Once you've done that, you can then click the Embed button. You'll then have the HTML code to add to your website. If you need to use HTML and not JavaScript, you can do that. If you want to use a shortcode inside of your WordPress site, you can do that. If you'd rather use a hosted form, hosted on ConvertKit, you can share the page that ConvertKit gives you. And if you have an unbounce integration, you can use it here in this area. Once you've made all your changes, you'll then click Save. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. You can also add your landing page to your WordPress website. And to do that, you're going to need to use a WordPress plugin. So we're going to come inside of the Add Plugins area in our WordPress website, and we're going to search for ConvertKit. And once we have it, we'll then click Install. Once this plugin has been installed, we'll then click Activate. You'll then come inside your settings area, and what you're going to do is click ConvertKit. In order to get the plugin to integrate, you are going to need your ConvertKit API key. You'll find that API key in your settings area. It will be within the account info tab. You'll then come inside of your plugin. You'll then add in the API key. Now you're also going to need your API secret. What you're going to do in this case is click the Show button. That'll show your API secret. You're going to copy it. You're then going to head back to your WordPress website. Once you have it, you'll then click Save Changes. And your settings will then be saved. And when you are creating a page, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the landing page area. You're then going to go to the landing page you want to add. You'll then want to add in the block, and then you'll want to save your page. And you can now see the page preview. And what we'll now do is click Publish. Once the page is published, we can then click View Page. And our landing page is now on our WordPress website. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, inside of your email area, you're going to have email settings. And whenever you start sending broadcast emails or sequenced emails, they're going to use the emails that you have in this setting. And so you're going to want to have emails that will help you to get your mail delivered. Typically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have your email to match your verified sending domain. And so if you don't have an email within your email settings that you'd like to have appear in your email address, what you're going to do is to go inside of your cPanel or control panel. What you're then going to do is to come into your email accounts. You're then going to create an email. You're then going to want to create the username that you want. You're going to want to give that email a password. You're then going to click Create. Now you are going to want to hold that box open, because now what you're going to do is you're going to go back to ConvertKit and add the new email. And what you're going to do is click Add from Address. You're going to write in the name and then the new email address. You're then going to want to click Add. You'll then want to check the email box for the email address that you just added. You're then going to refresh your email. You'll then see your Verify email address. You'll then want to click the Verify your email. Your new address is now confirmed and ready to be used as your sending address. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.